Hello, interwebs, I believe.
Oh, we're
For
here.
some reason,
Okay.
I'm very loud today, it seems, in my little
Oh,
ears. Oh, I know
there we
why.
go. Sorry, I hadn't muted the stream yet.
I was
Okay.
wondering why I was so loud. Why could that be, do you think?
Wait, where's the thing that says how
It's
many
because I've
viewers
got my
there are?
hearing aids in today. Don't lose your hearing, it sucks. Really don't.
I can't see where the thing tells you how many people
Protect
are there.
your ears. Are we live now? We should be
Why
live
would
now.
Oh,
we
yeah.
So look.
want? Why would we want to lose our hearing?
I know.
That's
I wouldn't want to either. There you go. We want your
Well,
brains.
you're
We're live
telling
now.
me
Look at that.
don't lose your hearing, but there's nothing we
Don't.
can really do to prevent it.
There is a lot you can do.
Well, yeah, I know, but like,
Right into it. By the way, hi everyone. Tech Tears has officially started. Yay!
Oh, we're the tech terrorists now, are we? Interesting.
Oh, wait, Tech Bandits. Sorry.
Why can't I see the chat either? Everything's being weird today. Everything's weird today. You know, maybe that's just it. It's just one of those weird days. Oh, hello, Meckberg. Oh, man, my hearing aids are too loud. All right. Jaspin Mir, we've got Pac Mom. I've got to keep an eye out for the STEAM Sisters, who should be here, which we're looking forward to. How is everyone going? Commander Cosmo's been having online problems. Do you want to try to explain them?
um, uh, YouTube community is stuffed.
The YouTube community is stuffed. What's going on? Why is it not? We are live, right? There we go. Oh man, there's such... I was going to say there's such a huge delay, but it's because we're playing an old one for some reason. Let's just see what's going on. It seems to me that my little Twitch is misbehaving.
Got it.
There we go. You're back. Did you get plugged in?
Yeah, I did.
She's all plugged in. She's all ready to go now. She's on the internet. All right. So Commander Cosmo's been having flame wars. Is that fair enough to say, Cosmo?
Yeah.
About a YouTuber you like that...
Well, no, not a YouTuber. I mean, she's a wholesome streamer who deserves more than the hate that she gets for nothing.
And you think she's just getting hate because she's popular?
No.
What do you think it's about then?
It's just because people are jealous of her.
Ah. How do you stop that? I mean, it's a difficult one. Somebody once said to me, if you don't have enemies, you have had no successes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, it's a full-time job. I love the way it's a full-time job signs in by calling me a legend.
I'm trying to figure out something.
Oh, wow. Ibrek's listening to me on Wyvern Gaming and on Twitch at the same time. It's too much, Ibrek. It's too much. What am I saying? There's never too much, Hewlett. Are you kidding? How about you, Noodles? What's going on with you?
Nothing much. I'm...
How's that coding going?
Oh, right. Good, actually.
Did you find out what language you were coding in?
I think it's called here. You know what? Why don't I just here? I'm gonna go into the website.
My mug today is Little Miss Giggles. Davy Dave, greetings to you. Pegasus Rose, yellow all. Commando, hello. Pac Bomb.
I'm gonna mute for a sec because I'm just gonna. There's some audio.
You are so polite. Who are you? It's the Maverick Werewolf. Yes, it is a nice mug, isn't it? Today I'm Little Miss Giggles. In other words, that means I was just too tired. I just grabbed whatever mug I could find. It's the least geeky of my mugs, which is probably saying something. I'm going to start getting more mugs. I should have different mugs every Tech Bandit, shouldn't I?
Yes.
That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. It really would.
Now, at some point, our fabulous Steam Sisters are gonna jump in here, and I'm gonna try to stream them to you via Discord. Pac-Mom desperately needs a second cup of coffee. I'm with you.
Okay. So
Noodles is back. What do you got?
So org's elementary school level courses use Blockly.
Blockly. Oh yeah, that's what my robots use. Blockly.
Oh, cool.
So it's right. It's code.org. Blockly. For what grades you doing?
I'm going into grade 7.
Only 7?
Only 7?
You seem 1,000 years older.
Oh, thank you, I guess.
All right, so code
grade
Blockly
7.
programming. Okay, all right, got it. Done.
I don't want to be in grade 7, but that's not the point.
Why not? What would you rather be in?
Grade kindergarten?
Oh, really? You enjoyed kindergarten more than the upper grades?
It's not I enjoy it more. It's just that I don't want to be. I don't know. It just being in middle school makes me feel like
It's a lot scarier. It seems a lot scarier than it actually is. Trust
it's not
me.
that. Okay, well, here's the thing: is it's not actually. It's not
Definitely
actually.
made you a lot gloomier.
I know, did you hear that? I felt like this dark cloud rolled into the stream.
I'm sorry, but basically, what I'm saying is.
No, I'm talking to Iron Ham.
I'm actually really excited about the new school. Actually, I would be if we don't have to wear masks and there's full. Oh yeah, by the way, school's back on apparently, and except masks, full capacity, and you have to social distance 1 meter.
Here's the thing.
That is never gonna happen.
You don't think so? You don't think kids will do that?
Nah, the kids will not do that.
Hey, Cosmo, do you wear a mask?
I don't care.
You don't care whether you wear a mask or not?
Yeah, I don't honestly care.
I guess...
If I have to wear like a metal block on my head, I honestly don't care.
Well, I think if you're gonna wear masks...
I get it, but like, it's a
Bane
metal
masks.
block or a life. Like, honestly.
It's not that I don't like hate the masks. My problem is just sitting in a room with like 30 kids, some which don't even use deodorant, and there's no ventilation. That's my problem.
Well, they must be fixing the ventilation, right? Because otherwise you're not recycling the air.
Problem too, right?
Is that still a problem?
Well, I'm thinking, schools don't have like the best ventilation.
No, it's true. Especially, God, where you guys were at, it was crazy hot. They didn't even have AC.
Yeah, they do have AC.
They do now?
We have AC.
Yeah.
We do. It's just been it was just turned on low to like...
Let's save money.
The only thing bad about Franklin was Miss Ellis.
Environmental.
Maybe we should probably avoid actual names and things. Just because we're live. You don't want these things coming back to haunt you.
Let's call her, if not on drugs, hippie.
Oh my god. No, she's not.
Oh god. Wait a sec. So sorry. Commander. It's awful. Security's gone. Wait, breach. They breached the walls.
The STEAM Sisters are here. They're typing in chat.
Oh, they are?
Oh,
they are?
Does no one pay attention?
Which chat are they in?
The stream chat. Maybe they're in the Discord chat. I can't check.
I don't see them.
STEAM Sisters. If you can hear us or whatever, please say something in chat.
Let me see if I can get them.
Or David, work magic thing.
I don't see them. I don't. Where are you seeing their chat showing up? General?
Well, I'm guessing in Discord.
Yes, but which part of Discord?
Like scroll up a bit on the chat. No, not Discord. I mean, Twitch chat.
They're on there. Hey, Steam Sisters. So, Steam Sisters, you need to log into Discord so we can see you.
Yeah.
But we are invisible. Oh, you're invisible. All right, we gotta somehow connect. All right. Do you want to? So if you go into Discord, you'll join that link that I sent yesterday, and then you will log in. You should be able to hit video, and then we should be able to see you, which would be very cool. I see. No, I was I was looking in the Discord chat because, you know, maybe someone called Noodles told me to. So any second now, the STEAM Sisters will join us. Sorry, I was expecting them to show up in Discord, so I was keeping an eye on that. Not my dear Twitch stream. And the poor STEAM Sisters have like 50,000 other things they have to do, too. So I got to get them in here and get them out of here so they can get on with their science communications. Don't actually see them in here yet. Do I need to... Do you have a... I need to find the STEAM Sisters Discord name, and I will... Oh, actually, I'm gonna email them right now and say, hey, send us your Discord name. Where are we going here? Please talk amongst yourselves. Okay. So, let me know your Discord names. Name or names. I guess they'll probably be together. And I'll get you in here. All right. Okay. STEAM Sisters. Oh, is your Discord name? Oh, that's easy enough. Okay, let's do that. So let's go find you. I'm going to invite somebody right now. I'm searching for STEAM Sisters. Hey, Bass, how do you do the invite for them? I've sent them an invite via email before. Here, I'm going to just send it to them again, just so you've got it. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay. All right, sorry. I just got to get him in here. I didn't realize it was going to be quite so complicated. Everything's always more complicated than it needs to be, isn't it? All right. Return of the Living TechBandits. Okay, I'm going to email you a link right now. And I'm just going to send that to you right now. So if you click on this link, you should be able to join. So it's the link that was in that email yesterday, but now you've got another version of it. And that should let you in. In the meantime, how is everybody? Ooh, dark chocolate cocoa with a little mint is perfection. Ooh. The problem with the sweetened coffees is that you're just drinking calories, right? Let's see if the STEAM Sisters have had any success with this. I can't get into mint in my coffee. Yeah, me neither. We're in. Okay. I don't see them. Where are they? Where are they? Do you see them? I don't see them anywhere. Okay, you're in. But I don't see them. Are you in the chat? So if you want to do a video chat with me, I am Ion. No, I'm TechBandits, aren't I? Okay, TechBandits live. Are you? I don't see them in here. Does anyone else see them?
Yeah, well, they're in the actual chat, but they're online.
Okay. Where do you see them online, bud? Baz, could you bring them into the voice chat?
There's no way I'm able to drag them in unless...
Where are they now? At a server.
They're just online. They're gonna have to join. They're gonna have to scroll down on the side.
Okay, scroll down the side. Oh, there they are. Got them. Hang on. Let me do this. Can I connect to them directly?
Huh.
Yeah, can I not just chat with them? I'm gonna call them right now. This could do it. I started a call, apparently. Allegedly. I don't hear any ringing, though. Trying to call. Oh! I see things happening. Could we have success? Could be. I can hear myself. I can see the light. I can see the light and the jello. Oh my God! What is that jello-y brain? All right, let me get you. Let me get you front and center. Let me just try this. Oh, look at that. There you go. We are. Look at that. Okay, this is, ladies and gentlemen, the STEAM Sisters Jello Brain. How are you doing?
Success?
I can hear myself. You may need to mute the stream.
I can see the light and the jello.
It's an impressive looking brain. Have we lost everybody else in the process? Uh-oh. It's not going well. It's not going well. All right, hang on. I'm going to need to get back in here. Okay, so it looks like I can't chat with them. Okay, can I drag you in here? Oh, come on. Let's do this. Can I bring it to the chat? Add friend. Okay. All right. Oh, this is not going well.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't understand why the STEAM Sisters aren't in the video chat with us, though.
Here, I can explain how to get in.
So basically they want to come in and turn on their video, is what we're trying to get them to do.
Oh, okay. So do they know how to actually get into the chat?
Well,
So on your side, you'll see, like,
I'm going to check our chat and see.
Just tell them,
Hey, TechThor.
On their side, they'll see a bunch of servers.
Yes.
And then you scroll down to the bottom until you see TechBandits live voice chat with a little, like, speaker button. And then
I want to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to invite right away. I think you should be in my list of friends now, right?
Sorry, everyone in chat.
Isn't this fun?
We're having technical difficulties.
It's all good. We always have tech difficulties. You know what I should do is probably stop sharing everything.
Yeah.
And let me just go back to Discord again here. Okay, so I'm going to go and see... Oh! Hey! I knew they could do it!
Are they here?
We can't hear you, though. Oh, you're muted.
Oh, I see them!
Are you can I unmute you? Oh no, that's it. Oh my gosh, success at last. Here we go. Now everyone can see you. The fabulous STEAM Sisters.
How you doing?
Ah, better now. Much better now. I loved the opening shot of the window and then panning down onto the giant red jello brain. It was magnificent.
Oh, you mean this guy?
And you just have those sitting around in your fridge. Oh, don't lick the brain! And is that really what our brains are like?
So not this color, but this is the consistency. Hit it.
Really?
You can see really.
It's all freezing up for some reason. Oh, you frozen. You frozen. It's a frozen brain. The brain is frozen. Well, let me try this. All right. Let me see if there's a better way to connect, and I'll get. All right, try this. Let's try this. Okay. So I'm on the. Hello, everybody. Let's do this. Let me see if there's a better way to get in touch, because this is really lousy right now. Let me see if I can share. Are they on FaceTime? Are they on? What are you guys on? What are the STEAM Sisters on here? Oh! No, the video keeps dying. Okay. I'm going to just do a little chat and just tell them.
Something out.
Yeah, because that sucks. Trying to call. Okay. But I'm going to need to... All right, I say, let's try it on. What's a good one to try? Should we try Zoom? Should we Zoom them? Maybe we'll Zoom them. Maybe Zoom will work. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this. I'm going to do a new meeting. Okay. And then I'm going to invite. Can I add an invite? I'm going to copy the invite link. I'm going to send it to the fabulous STEAM Sisters now. And then we'll try doing that. And then at least, worst comes to worst, at least I get to see them.
Come on, David.
I know. Shocking, isn't it? It's amazing how the internet just never really behaves when you want it to, right? Paste. There we go. All right. Let's try that. Try that. So that is a Zoom chat link for you. I shall try to Zoom with them. I shall now try to share my Zoom with all of you. Let's have a look here. So if I go to this, okay. I'm going to just do this. I'm going to do window capture. I'm going to change my window capture. Oh, this will be exciting. And let's go to Zoom. See which one's that one. Is that the one I want? Or do I want that one? Let's see. Either one seems to work. Okay. So that may be what I need. And now hopefully I'm going to Zoom with them and then we can have a proper conversation. So as always, things going very well. As always, TechBandits going off without a hitch. Oh, Driving Muffin, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, what the F? You ended? I just got here. There's a network error. Is there? Uh-oh. Taylor Dot. I don't want Taylor Dot. What's that? Let me go to Twitch. Oh boy. All right. What's going on now? Okay. Here we go. Boy, everything's crawling. Could this be the problem? All right. So I've sent them a Zoom chat link. Hopefully we shall see them momentarily. Oh yeah. I'm admitting them. And now it's never easy with me, is it? Oh my God. It's an adventure in internet. Let me see if I can share this with everybody again now. Let's see here. Window capture. If I go up to there. Sorry. All right. I'm going to put that there. Go to here. And let's see. There we are. Okay. I'm going to make you nice and big so everybody can see. Oh my gosh. Well, hello. How's that? How is your internet over there? Are you using Wi-Fi or have you got like a wired in connection? Wi-Fi. Cables. Get the cables. You need the cables, the hard wire, the definite. So then you know that your neighbor's not, trying to catch up on all of their Netflix while you're trying to stream. Anyways, look, I apologize for that. I blame I blame noodles, basically. Yeah, I'll blame noodles for that. Noodles is in our chat, yes. And if I can get back into our chat. Can I hear our chat? All right. Okay, well then I guess it's you and me. Let's do this. So,
Hi, we're all
you
here.
went to all the trouble of bringing a Jello brain. And you're telling me that the consistency of a Jello brain is the same as our Jello brains.
Okay, let me...
I don't know. Mine can be Jello quite a bit. Oh, no, it definitely doesn't smell like strawberries.
I can't. David, I can't hear them. Even on the stream for some
Oh, you
reason.
can't hear them on the stream either? Oh, great. Hang on one second, ladies.
By the wait, can they hear us?
Can you hear the TechBandits on their channel?
Hello? Hello?
You can't. All right. Okay. Then I will pass on what is being said. How's that? And then as long as the stream can hear, you can hear the bandits, but not. Oh, but they keep
What
cutting
if?
out. I think
Listen,
the
what
connection's. I don't think the connection's good enough. That's weird.
Yeah.
I guess it's like you're having a bad Wi-Fi day. But I'm sure. I'm sure it's something on my part too. Let me see what I can do.
I wonder, David. I wonder if what we could do is, if we're gonna listen through the stream, what we'd probably have to do is.
Hang on a sec here. Let me just do this. Let me.
Okay.
Let me try something here. I'm just gonna change my preferences for a second. Ooh, look at all this. Speaker. No, let's go to. See if that'll work. All right, ladies, would you mind speaking again? See if that works.
Let's go.
So, can we hear that now? How's the stream finding that? Can anyone hear the STEAM Sisters now?
Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs,
Go Leafs, go. Oh my, you've got it now. Great. Okay. All right. So I apologize about the Leafs thing. I don't know what's going on there.
I do not apologize.
What is going on with the hockey thing? The hockey players can't even do quarantine.
Yeah.
They suck at quarantine.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, but I am excited hockey's back, and the Leafs won that first game.
Oh, they did. Okay, well, that's something, I suppose.
That is
I
something.
mean, we've
And we'll
got-
see how many people get COVID in the process as they.
We're always ready for hockey.
Do they have new rules for it?
For hockey?
Well, just for the COVID hockey?
I don't think that they
I don't
do,
think so.
other than where they can go when they're not playing.
But there's not any less of body checks or any of that kind of stuff.
No, because then it wouldn't be hockey.
Fair
Then it
enough,
wouldn't be
fair
the
enough.
NHL.
That's
Huh.
right. International don't do that.
All right, look. Well, I'm sorry to keep bouncing you off topic because you've gone to all this trouble with the Jello brain. We must feature the Jello brain.
Okay.
I promised everybody you turn our brains
Must
to
be
Jello.
the Jello brains.
Sometimes I feel like mine has already done this.
Yeah, I'm there. Wait till you get older. Okay, so strawberry brain.
No, real brain. We borrowed it from a person. Don't worry, we'll give it back after
It's
this.
fine. We'll get it later. It's mine, actually. I lent it out for this.
Exactly. This beautiful strawberry brain that smells delicious.
Uh-huh.
This is very similar to the consistency of the brains in the noggins. It's
And
very
you
jiggly.
brought these to the politicians to show it off, right?
Oh,
Indeed, we did. So we brought this brain. We went through security with multiple Jello brains.
On
just
April
because...
Fool's Day, no less.
Exactly.
And they thought we were nuts.
I can't imagine why.
But we had multiple because, we wanted to be super prepared
Just
if
in
one
case.
melted or fell on the floor or somebody
Of
ate
course
it.
you did.
Our spares in the parliamentary kitchen.
It was great.
Yeah, or if someone ate it.
They were cooking
No,
things.
did they have to X-ray them and stuff to make sure that you hadn't sort of smuggled anything in? Really?
Yep.
Because a lot of people are gonna disguise their bombs as Jellos.
That smells like strawberries. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. Oh,
So-
speaking of
April 1st, was that just by coincidence, or was that a genius marketing ploy?
It wasn't our choice, even though that was a fantastic date. It was actually earlier, and then some stuff about government at the time, and there was, I think, something
They
being
prorogued.
prorogued. So stuff went down as dramatic in Parliament for other reasons, and so they found ours, and it just happened to fall.
On
Or
April
not.
1st.
That was great, though. Like, every article I saw about it was like, April Fools, Jello Brains, the STEAM Sisters.
And then we went in and did a very serious talk, but complemented by Jello Brains, of course.
We can't
Right.
be serious all the time. You know?
It's got a good wobble to it.
It
does.
does. Yeah, and this is, I mean, it's very delicate. And this is a reason why we need to protect our own brains.
Yeah, this would not withstand a fall unprotected, which is why we have a skull.
And that's why we had backups when we did it, but us as people in general, we don't have backups. You can't make an extra brain.
Gotta
Right.
protect.
We also
So-
brought the
You brought skulls too. Oh,
well,
no, that's
this
it.
is a 3D
that?
printed
I think
brain.
that should be your next project.
Oh.
I know. If we could see you in person, we'd pass this around. You can feel how smooshy it is.
So you 3D printed it with like some kind of a rubbery material?
It was 3D printed with rubbery material. I cannot take credit for this. This was a gift from someone else.
That's fantastic. Now I want to find out what the filament is so I can do it too.
I know, right?
If I only had a brain.
She had access to very fancy.
In a hospital.
Stupid hospitals.
It was massive. I saw another thing printing. It was almost taller than me, the machine.
And what are they using it for?
What's that?
I missed it. What do you say?
I said, which is not that much.
Ooh.
Being-
What's like you're the same height.
Yeah.
It's no fun. You diss her for something and it's basically comes right back at you.
It kind of does. Because
Works for me.
How to be able to laugh at yourself.
But yeah, so this is the Jello brain. I'm sorry people can't see it in person because you can eat it.
Are you going to eat it now? Like, well, not right now, but I mean, do you eat them after? Or are you like, I can't. I've eaten too many Jello brains in my time. I can't do it.
It'll be a
eating it
game
now.
time.
Oh my
Game
God, it's
time.
like a zombie movie.
Yeah, it's great for Halloween.
Zombie.
They're science zombies. The STEAM zombies.
Well, as a side note, there are real zombies that are fungus and they infect ants and take over their bodies in a sort of mind control and then make them go up stalks of grass where they are more available for predators.
Real life zombies.
And they want to do that so that the predators eat them and then they get the zombies. Is that the idea?
The fungus are parasites and they have to live symbiotically with
On a
other
host.
creatures on a host.
You know,
So they have to find
The
hosts.
video game Last of Us is based on those zombies, those ant zombies.
Is it
They
actually?
actually researched them and they have the same kind of weird crusty formations coming out of their heads and stuff.
Art
Whoa.
imitates life.
There
That's
you go. Yeah.
so neat.
So, okay, how did you're wandering around with Jello brains and 3D printed brains. Why do you care so much about brains?
That's a really good question. Brains are very important. You can replace your shoulder, you can replace your knee if you get those injured, but you cannot replace your brain. And if you don't have a brain, you are no longer you, and you can't function. So it's
And
very
you've been doing this for a long time, right? You got into
yes,
this,
decade now.
which brings us back to hockey, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. So the reason we got started was we are, as if you couldn't tell already, massive fans of hockey. Go Leafs, go!
Tiny little bit of hockey fans, yeah.
Not biased at all either.
Someone says something about the Habs here. There was a Habs thing. Yeah.
Oh, I
Bye.
know the team that lost on Tuesday. Yeah, I know them.
Oh, way to go. Them's fighting words. The chat's going to go crazy. And apparently, a few people in the chat feel they could use a brain replacement when they're available. Maybe don't take the Jello one. It's cheap, but it's not very effective.
I don't recommend the Jello one. It's delicious, but doesn't do much else for you.
So you're massive hockey fans.
Massive hockey fans. We started to notice that the word concussion was starting to come up a lot more in NHL injury reports, but also they'd say stuff like upper body injury, and then somebody would investigate it and say, "Ooh, but it was actually
There's a
a
concussion.
head injury, but it's actually a brain injury."
Yeah.
So they were having upper body issues, but it actually turned out to be related to a brain
Way
Problem.
upper.
Way
way
up.
upper. Look up, look way up.
But some of our favorite players were affected by concussions and their careers were cut short. Paul Correa was one of our faves.
He wasn't weak. How about that?
I know, but he was great on Team Canada.
Yeah.
And
And
what happened to him?
He had a concussion, then he had another concussion, and he just had them too close together and didn't have the appropriate management and couldn't go back to play because of a lot of the symptoms of a concussion. If you don't manage it appropriately early on, you could have long-lasting symptoms.
But what were his symptoms? Like, what makes him stop playing hockey?
Ooh, should we say symptoms now or Kahoot it?
Yes.
We do have a Kahoot where we're going to
Will it
ask
work, though?
people.
don't
Will
know.
that?
I have no idea.
We could try it.
I
Shall
mean,
we
I can share a link or something if you want. What's the...
If you go to kahoot.it,
All right, we're going to kahoot.it. Okay, everyone, go to kahoot.it. This is fun. This is like we're going on an internet adventure, everybody.
internet adventure.
Okay.
.it. All right, Bandits, you good with this? Oh, do you have a game pin?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
I would
coming up.
suggest
It's
not.
coming up.
Is that okay if everyone knows it?
Uh,
Sisters of Steam?
Absolutely.
Okay, what do you got?
Okay.
I've never tried
Okay.
Kahoot. I'm kind of excited about this.
Wait, sorry, what's the game
Hold
plan?
on.
It's called Kahoot. Kahoot.it. Here, you know what I'll do? I'll put the
What are we
link in the
playing?
chat.
Kahoot.
So the Kahoot game pin is
Uh,
482
I don't know.
648.
Okay, I'm going to put this in the chat.
82
482
648.
648. Okay, that is
David?
in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe
All right.
We need
we're going
someone
to start
to
with the
be
first question, which doesn't have to do
translating
with symptoms necessarily. We'll get to the
this
symptoms
over
question,
to
though.
us.
And
because
Oh,
we
you
can't
missing?
do what
You
the
missing
STEAM
out on this,
sisters are
Bandit?
saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
And
want to go
I've
to
tried like tuning on the
Kahoot.it.
chat, but then I'm always I try to say stuff with them, but then I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna let them talk, and then we can ask questions after. How's that?
Okay.
So you're gonna go to Kahoot.it.
Oh, I have to spin.
oh, we've got Joyful Buffalo that joined.
Inspired alpaca.
I like it.
Nice.
Too.
Your
Nimble
nickname.
frog.
Oh, it's gonna make me a.
Last spin.
I'm a royal turtle.
You haven't turned up yet.
I don't think I want to be a royal turtle.
Golden hamster.
Mm-hmm.
See your nickname on the
Ooh,
screen.
golden badger. I'm doing that.
Wait, don't we need a
Golden
screen for this?
badger.
Golden
Nimble-
badger. I'm doing that. Okay, so we've
actually-
logged in to Kahoot.
Yeah,
Pac-Man
Dad,
is
I
a
don't know.
joyful buffalo. I love that.
Oh, I'm
Rocky Frog. Swift New.
Oh, I like that.
I don't know how this is gonna work because we need the
We've got
screen to see
9
what the
folks.
questions are.
You need the screen to see what the questions are, but you can log in on your own Kahoot, I think is the idea.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if you
we're
log into
in
kahoot.it,
on
you don't actually have to
Kahoot.
log in, but you just go on, put in the game pin.
Yeah, as long as you put in the same game pin, you'll get the same game, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
So we're just going to wait a couple
but
seconds
we
for
have
anyone
one
else who
And they're
wants to
going to see the
join.
questions.
You
So we're
need-
going to
with
read
how
the
Kahoot
questions out
works
to
is
you because
need a
normally you
screen,
could see
and that's
it.
where the question
Yeah,
is.
the
But
screen
I'm
to
going to
show you the
also share my screen.
questions.
David, can they see us?
They can see you, but they can't see the screen, it seems, at the same time. But let me see if I
No,
can
but
change
once
that.
they start,
Well,
once
if they can see
start
us, we'll
the
share our
game,
screen so that they can see the
Oh,
game.
perfect.
will pop
Okay,
up
yeah,
on
you share your
their-
screen. Perfect. I love it. That's ideal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Mystery Kitchen, Arctic
we
Quail.
can't hear what
One
the
second, let
STEAM
me
sisters are
share.
saying.
So
Sure.
you know what I would do then? Go check out. Sorry, I'm going to talk to Bandits for a sec. Bandits, if you go to our stream on Twitch,
Yeah.
you can hear from there.
Yes,
And there
but
it is.
the problem
See it?
is that
Okay.
when we do that,
So we're going to start.
like your voice is overlapping.
Okay, everyone,
3,
get ready.
2, 1.
This is a true or false question. Helmets do not prevent concussions.
Do they?
True or false?
Or do they not?
Do helmets prevent concussions or not? True or false?
Mm, mm, mm,
What do you think?
Mm.
What do people think? I'm guessing false by
false.
that picture.
I'm guessing they don't prevent.
So you think
concussions,
helmets do
they
not
help
prevent concussions? So
Noodles
stay-
is saying not, that she does not think that they prevent concussions.
Yeah, okay, I'll try this.
So for this question,
I'll have to
it's phrased,
mute your
helmets do not prevent
user
concussions. So if you
Is
think,
that statement true or is that
so
statement
if you think they
false?
don't,
Helmets do not prevent concussions.
We've got an
True
even
or false?
split here.
we've got 6 and 6. Interesting.
Oh, we can all. I can get in on this too.
Correct.
I think it's
So the answer to this one is helmets do not prevent concussions.
This is
That is
true.
true.
In
nice.
theory, it's possible to create
Oh,
a helmet that would
unlucky. I
prevent
guess
a
I didn't
concussion,
get to
but there
join in time.
exists no helmet at this moment that's proven to prevent a concussion.
There's
So if you-
no helmet, no matter how large or squishy it is, that can stop you from getting a concussion.
Well, theoretically, you could make one, and actually, I can show you. Hang on, let me show you. When we stop sharing the screen, I'll show you a picture of one that people tried to create to do this.
Okay.
But
But it doesn't make
it's
any
also
sense
gotta
to play
be-
hockey.
It's also got to be feasible to wear. So
Mhm.
the material of the helmet
I
has
just
to be
realized something.
such that it spreads an impact of a concussion over enough time and that
Mm.
absorbs enough of the impact energy, and that it allows for that deformation, which is the helmet itself.
Mm.
It becomes elastic and it just takes in all of that energy, and so that energy is not in your brain itself.
Ah. So, but the way it works normally in your brain is in your head is that the head is being protected by the fluid, I guess, in the brain, right?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
natural helmet is your skull.
Right.
But the problem with this is that helmets are important, absolutely, even if they don't prevent concussions, because they prevent other types of injuries, so that your skull.
PSA: always wear a helmet.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So
Always wear a helmet. That's good. Yeah,
You
Baz
just-
and I often say like, "Oh, skateboard. I'd wear a helmet."
Always wear a helmet.
good to be prepared.
Because what does it prevent?
It prevents your skull fracturing, for example,
Yeah, I'd rather
But-
that didn't happen.
but it might not prevent your brain from
Moving.
smashing onto the inside of your skull, because your brain is still sitting within fluid inside
Mm.
your skull, so it can still move around even if you put something on it, unless that something is
That just sounds bad.
created well enough to take the force before it gets to your brain.
The
So-
bandits say that sounds bad.
Yeah.
But
Well, we
that
haven't-
helmet does not exist yet.
Yeah.
But that helmet does not exist yet. Do you think that? Well, is that something that? Well, sure. I'll let you finish your thing. So we got helmets do not prevent concussions. We have decided unequivocally that that is true. They do
At
not
this
prevent
current-
concussions.
At this current moment.
At this
Actually, we
current
had
moment.
a question previously of why do we have CSF, which is a cerebrospinal fluid, which is what our brains sit in our skulls. Last time we were on, and the reason for that is that it helps move nutrients to our brain and take away waste products. When reactions happen in the brain, waste is created.
Wait a second. Our brains poop?
Pretty much. Not
Really?
in the way that you're envisioning it, but pretty much.
So basically, when your brain is doing its fancy thing, there will be waste products from chemical reactions, biochemical reactions.
That happens
in the
throughout
brain.
your body.
Right.
But the fluid in the skull helps to remove that from where the brain is and circulate it out of that
Huh.
area.
and
And
when you say circulated, is it doing it automatically, or is there something actually moving it around?
oh, the cerebrospinal fluid moves all through like your brain, in around your brain and down your spine.
Oh wow! So that's the spinal fluid that goes all the way down. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Yep. And woodpeckers is something that we talked about before.
We've got woodpeckers in our heads.
Some of us might.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen a woodpecker. I saw one downtown once, and it was so cool. I was not expected to see one downtown, but the woodpeckers like keep banging their heads basically against a tree.
Yeah.
But they don't necessarily get concussions. Oh, we stopped sharing screen. Okay.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily get concussions because of a few things. The woodpecker has a tongue that's about 3 times as long as its beak, I think. It's quite long.
Really?
Yeah. And so there's a bone that is from the
Supporting it.
mouth, and that bone goes around the skull and attaches between the eyes.
That.
Really?
Uh-huh. So that bone is basically like a seatbelt for the brain, for the skull. And so
And
it
we don't
helps.
have that.
We don't have that. So that's one reason why they're able to do that better than we
Because
would.
they are banging their heads 12,000 times a day.
They
Yeah,
can.
I've seen that. We've got a little beautiful little black, white, and red one that's up here that's
Oh,
constantly just taking out our tree. I'm hoping he does because our tree is. I think it's dying anyways. But
It must be very.
I think you
bored.
should name him.
could we not? What could we call him? What's the name of the bone?
A hyoid bone.
Hyoid.
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 Hyoid. Well, I'll call him Hyoid. Hyoid the woodpecker.
Hey,
So
hyoid.
but could we not create a hyoid for ourselves?
Potentially. I mean, I guess it's somewhat the idea of putting a helmet on, but because it's attached to the beak and then over and around, and it's internal
Hmm.
to the top of the eyes, that kind of helps with that. But also, their
It
bones
would
in
be
the
a very
skull-
risky surgery to try and internally create
cyborg.
Yes. A cyborg woodpecker. I'm not sure I'd go to all the trouble just so I could bang my head against a wall. Wall. But maybe there's people out there who want to. You never know.
I'm sure there are. But the bones in the woodpecker's skull are also more spongy, so they help to cushion that as well.
So when we're talking about a helmet being able to absorb energy from an impact, a woodpecker's skull is already a lot like that.
Huh.
So they have a built-in helmet that way. But they also, their brains are small but tightly packed in the space of
They
their
don't
skull.
really have
Ours are
what
more
we
like
have.
moving
around.
Oh, so they've got less movement anyways. I see. Okay.
Yeah, so theirs is less likely to hit the inside of the skull because it's less movement in there.
And their beaks are kind of shaped so that it can direct energy away from the brain to the rest of their body.
Wow.
So that's a
Did you know
4 different ways that
they-
woodpeckers can avoid a concussion.
They also have a third eyelid that helps prevent their eyeballs from popping out their heads when they're going nuts against a tree.
It's called a nictitating eyelid.
Oh, is that like the lizards, the ones that
Yeah.
nictating?
And sharks have it too.
Yeah, they are the creepy ones. All the cool monsters have them too.
Yeah.
But woodpeckers still can get concussions and can get injured. If they're doing it on purpose, they're doing it in a straight line, banging their head against a tree trunk.
Right.
But if you fly into a window, they're not expecting it. So it's part of the problem is if you have rotation while you're doing it. So if they're doing this, that causes more shearing, more motion in the brain. So you're going to have more of that potential of injury. And that's what happens to humans as well. Because in the human brain, if you want to grab that guy, well, we can't really show you on this anyways, but yeah,
bang! just hit the camera with it.
Just carpet on the floor, maybe not a good idea. But for the human brain, there's the gray matter and the white matter, which are just 2 different kind of parts of the brain, and they're different densities,
So
which
it
means
could shear.
they move
or tear.
They move at different rates.
Ugh.
So if I hit a brain, give me your brain, the parts will move at different rates. So they're tearing already.
And she didn't look happy either. That brain looked very unhappy when that happened. So it's actually tearing bits off. Oh god, yeah. It's a bit like when you see those slow-mo videos of things like of watermelons and stuff. The way it sort of shears off and ooh yeah.
But
Not
it's a very,
exciting,
very
not fun.
tiny microscopic level. So the imaging, say you go to the hospital and they image your brain, you can't
Say
see
you went
it.
and tried to get an MRI, you won't see it.
Really? So they're like, go home, stop complaining, take an aspirin, you'll be fine.
Which is what some folks will tell you, and that's dangerous because that's not necessarily true. Because you can still have damage, but at a really tiny, teeny level.
And even in the medical community, people are still learning about concussions because it's so invisible to.
Because you can see it if you've got like a broken something,
arm or something, you see the cast, you know something's wrong.
You can't see it.
Okay,
well,
let's go back.
That's interesting. So one of the things that my little sister was talking about the other day was her kids play soccer. And she said that she'd read somewhere that women are more susceptible to concussions and that they shouldn't be doing the like headering the ball.
Ooh, okay. I would say at this point, the research does not necessarily say one way or the other.
Okay.
Some studies say that. Some studies have shown that males may have more, and some studies have shown no difference.
The tricky thing is a lot of the time women report more symptoms and men sometimes don't report the symptoms that they have. So we don't.
That can bias the studies so that it looks like females get more when really males are just not reporting. But that also may just be one factor.
And we don't know all the pieces to be able to say whether or not that's true.
There needs to be more research on that.
Interesting. So the guys go like, no, I'm fine. And they go back in.
Sometimes.
And the women are smart enough to go like, I may have torn my gray from my white matter and I'd like to have someone look at it.
And it also depends on personality because some females will be more likely to go, no, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong. Or some
That's
males.
Jane does that. I whine in advance of what might happen.
Oh, Jane.
But do you think, but heading a ball, is that the kind of thing could that hurt you?
So, okay. There's another
We have to
whole
learn
concept.
the technique of heading the ball, knowing that the ball is coming, just like a woodpecker. If you can brace for it, you can absorb a lot of the impact in the muscles in your neck, for example.
Neck strengthening could be important. But there's also the concept of subconcussive impacts. So a concussion is an injury. You get diagnosed and you know that you've got symptoms and you know there's an injury there. With subconcussive impacts, you might not actually have symptoms. You may, but you don't have an injury per se that's diagnosed. But there could be little bits of damage that happens that then accumulates over time.
It's a death by 1,000 tiny cuts.
But we don't know yet exactly what that looks like. So that's exactly what's going on now. Research on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of unanswered questions in concussion, but someone asked a question on Discord, and
But
that
unanswered
was,
questions could be exciting.
It is, and that's why we're still in the field.
But yeah, I think Noodles asked for more
Kahoot questions, and we have that. So we're gonna go to the next one.
Oh, first we're gonna.
Don't, for goodness sakes, listen to Noodles.
Whoever Speedy Badger is, you're on top.
You are on top.
On
Look
top.
at that. Okay. See if you can keep it up.
But good job, everyone. All right, another true or false.
A blow to the head is required for concussion diagnosis.
Whoa, look at that guy's face. A blow to the head is required for concussion diagnosis. That's a tough one. I don't know. I don't know how much of it is me just going like, I think I'm going to say this because it's the opposite of what I think it is. Oh, what happened there?
Slow motion. Blow to the head.
Oh, I missed it.
Well,
yeah, I'm with that.
So the reason why this is false is because there could be a blow to the head, and that could certainly cause a concussion, but it could also just be a blow to the body without ever touching the head, and there could be a whiplash effect, and it still gives you a concussion.
And the energy.
Oh my gosh!
To your head.
So sometimes people will say, "Oh, I didn't get hit in the head, so it can't be a concussion,"
but it can.
Ooh, interesting.
So who's on top of this one?
Next is Speedy Badger.
Ooh.
And that badger. Watch out for that badger.
So speedy. Okay, next question. Also true and false. Concussed individuals can experience depressive symptoms?
I'm a mongoose.
And Eliza Mongoose. Fantastic. I think maybe there's a concussion involved in that.
I didn't log in time, and I have no clue
Depressive
what's going
symptoms.
on.
I know I keep missing it because I hit the wrong window. But
No, I like didn't log in.
Mongoose is a very cool animal, though.
It very much is. There's
oh, hey, Harklight, how you doing? Sorry, TechBandits going on.
All right.
Great job. Everybody got it.
Fantastic.
Did everyone get it?
Yeah, they did. I'm very impressed because a lot of people don't realize that there are emotional or psychological symptoms that can occur with concussion and just overlook that whole side of things.
And it makes it that much more difficult for someone with a concussion because mental health problems can also be invisible, and that's a double whammy.
So good job. Well done.
You know, the house that we bought from an old football player who had, now looking back on it, had all of the symptoms of that, like manic, depressive, and unfortunately he actually ended up committing suicide. But apparently that's quite common from multiple head injuries.
Yeah,
it could cause a ruckus. It can,
and if the person has pre-existing issues, if they've got mental health concerns already there, and then they have these injuries, especially multiple times,
it can exacerbate. It can make it even worse.
Yeah, increase those problems for sure. But just because we were talking about symptoms before we got to this, what are some symptoms? What we wanted to do, I don't know, we can't really see the chat, but we were gonna say, has anyone had a concussion, and what symptoms have you had if you've had a concussion?
Or what symptoms do you know of?
Ooh, I think David
I saw a hand up.
I had a concussion. I was in my classroom, and we had metal chairs and a very slidey floor. And so my friends and I loved kicking the chairs and seeing how far you could make them, swoosh down the little alley of desks. Well, I dropped a pencil, went down to get the pencil as someone kicked the chair, and it knocked me right out. And then they picked me up. And then they went, oh, he's faking, because I started to come to. And they dropped me. I hit my head again on the desk on the way down. 2 concussions. And I spent the night in hospital because I started getting very angry for no reason at all. Couldn't figure out why I was so angry. And they had to take me to the hospital because I was like crying and yelling. And it was, I guess, my brain had swollen a bit or something.
Yeah. So mood changes like that
And personality changes
is
are
common.
Yeah, because I would never get grumpy, ever.
Yeah.
Right,
It was
Baz?
Yeah.
it was the
Sure.
concussion. Okay, we're gonna go to the next
Well,
question.
Oh, I was just gonna say for other
Yeah,
symptoms,
well-
there can be
Right,
If
concentration
you want
issues.
to say that.
or physiological
yeah,
ones, so or what they call somatic. So you could be dizzy or have a headache.
Yeah, dizzy, headache, yeah.
Feel nauseous.
Oh, sick. I felt sick. I remember that too.
There might be a question on the subject. Yeah, nauseous is a very common one. Okay, we'll get to the next question.
And
Got
we're
more
gonna wrap
questions, more questions.
fairly soon because I'm gonna have to go to a research meeting.
Okay, no, yeah, I'm so sorry that it took so long to get you on. So
No,
you
no,
do
that was-
you dive when you need to dive.
Dive.
Okay,
Ooh,
Speedy
Speedy
Badger.
Badger.
Wow. Arctic
Golden
ostriches.
Badger went up 3 spaces.
Where do concussions happen?
Where did concussion? Oh, what? I can't see the. Where's the question?
So, where do concussions happen? In
Do they happen
sport
Or
which
at
is-
home?
So in sport is red, at home is blue, on the road is yellow.
And all of the above is green.
I'm already there. I got this. I got this one down. Golden Badger for the win. Absolutely. Like it wouldn't. I can't imagine it being restricted anywhere. I mean, as long as you got your head with you, it's a potential concussion, right? I mean,
Ooh.
not that I'm ruining it for anybody.
Well, that is exactly right. So long as you have your head with you, that is potential concussion, which is why all of the above is the answer.
Yep.
Although one person is very concerned about being at home.
Oh dear. If you're as clumsy as me, knock on some
Yeah.
competition, that could be an issue. Some of my participants for concussion studies have had things fall off the wall, hitting them in the head, banging their heads on, banisters of
I have to go in
stairs
20
or
minutes.
cupboards. Cupboards are.
All right, Cosmo.
I can stay though.
And I had someone tell me that she had a concussion the saddest way. She was giving someone a hug and they banged heads.
No.
I know.
She was rendered unconscious by kindness.
This is why you
happens
always wear a
sometimes.
helmet, even though it won't prevent a
So
concussion.
you've got to wear helmets, masks before you hug anybody.
It's lunchtime.
Thank you, Alexa. Buzz off.
Will it be 12:20 or 12?
We're gonna
Wait,
go
will
to
it
the
be
next question.
12
Speedy
a.m.?
Now, you
Ooh.
sure you can do this? Like, please don't let us, make you late for.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Is it
oh,
AM or
we're good
PM?
until we leave.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Speedy Badger.
Mhm.
I think that's.
On
I think that's
top.
you.
Speedy Badger seems to have this down. Okay.
Talked a bit about concussion symptoms
I
already.
think I may have
Symptom of concussion.
Were you listening? This is a test.
For your short-term memory.
So, which is a symptom of concussion? Dizziness, which is red. Photophobia, which is blue. Concentration problems, which is yellow.
And all of the above, which is green. What is photophobia? Sensitivity to light.
Oh, I get that when I get migraines.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that is a common migraine symptom too.
And that means it's relating to my brain, then, does it?
That might be a clue.
Hmm.
Oh,
Maybe it goes back to that chair.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Everyone, excellent.
Great job.
Excellent
So
job.
concussion symptoms can be physiological, meaning something to do with your body.
Oh,
It can be
those things.
psychological too.
Woo!
Oh, that was
Badger.
it. Speedy Badger.
Arctic ostrich.
Joyful.
Arctic ostrich, nice. And a joyful buffalo. I know that joyful buffalo, Pac Mom.
Runners up. Arctic quail and
Nimble
nimble.
swan. And
Everyone. Woo!
a round of
Nice
applause for everyone.
job.
They
Woo.
participating.
These are so cool. So you created your own questions and just put them up here.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, we got to start using this. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's a fun way to get
Do some-
interaction when we're virtual.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that Noodles will be playing with that soon.
So we have just a bit of time left.
Which one did we want to go over?
We were gonna do a little activity where you guys can do it too,
Should we show that first? And then.
and maybe we can do that first, and then my supervisor just texted me, so I think that's gonna be the last thing that we
Okay,
do.
why
Okay,
don't we
you do what you need to do.
Touch on
Yes.
policy real quick.
Yeah, so we started talking about policy. We started with
can finish on
policy,
that.
and we'll finish. with
All
policy.
right.
So when you have a concussion, one of the symptoms was concentration problems. Reaction time has a lot to do with concentration.
What is
and-
reaction time?
You get bad at video games?
Reaction time is basically how quickly you are able to react to something in your environment, a
Oh, what?
stimulus.
So protect your head, otherwise you suck at video games.
Uh-huh. Exactly. That's right. That's another motivation. So if I did this, how quickly does she react?
Pretty
There's a way
quickly.
there's a way to test this.
You can do this at home because all you need is a ruler
And another person.
and another person.
Damn, another person.
Another person.
All right, go for it.
So we'll show it to you. You can try this on your own.
And then we'll send David a link where we run this activity. It's one of our boredom busters, so that you can see this again after.
Oh, I think I've seen this. Is this with the paperclip?
No, but that's another cool one.
Oh, okay. Right.
It has to do with the brain.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna test my reaction time.
Mhm.
Normally, I have about 10 centimeters or so that I grab it at,
Okay.
but I'm gonna start reciting the alphabet backwards, which is a way to mimic a concussion that's gonna mess with my concentration. It's gonna distract me, as
Oh.
if my concentration was affected in some way. So what is
Z. Start with Z.
Yeah, please don't start with Z. Start with Z.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, you got
But also don't start with A if you're going backwards.
it.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm
So
gonna hold this
normally
ruler.
it would get up to around, oh, this is upside down,
Centimeters.
centimeters. You have your fingers at the 0. So the last time we did this, I ended up with that much. Now I'm going to end up with Z, Y.
I'm gonna explain it for a little bit.
Oh.
So what you're gonna put your fingers in. So the person who's holding the ruler will hold it just by their fingers,
I'm not touching it.
as you can see.
Oh, you can
No.
test my reaction time too. Okay, great. You got a ruler?
No.
Oh, okay. We'll do it after them. Let's let them explain first. No, but thank you.
You can use this ruler.
Fast.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, you're not. This person is not touching the ruler, just ready to catch it.
My
right,
fingers are like this.
right at the 0, and it's important to be right at the 0. You're at the 1, at the 0, because when you catch it, you can calculate how quick your reaction time is based on
cool.
where you end up. So
With
you
nice
wanna,
round numbers.
yeah, so it's best to be at 0 so that you can actually measure it more
Okay.
accurately. So she's not going to know when I drop it, because if she did, she can react quicker.
Right.
I'm going to do it whenever I drop it, and she's going to have to try and catch it just with those 2 fingers. And wherever she catches it on the ruler, we can convert that into the amount of time it took for her to.
I know he's
All right,
And we're going to
this is-
compare my not distracted to my distracted. So I'm not
Okay.
distracted,
20
10
minutes.
centimeters. Distracted, well, let's see. Z, Y, X, W, V, U.
You're better when you're distracted.
Oh my God, you're better when you're.
No,
Maybe that's like a part squirrel thing you've got going there.
it might be. Or I've done this too many times.
Nah, you've just become faster. Yeah.
That is the other thing with reaction time. Too exciting to smacker. With reaction time, you can practice it and actually improve that skill.
Let's try something else. Maybe I've recited the alphabet too many times and I know it too well. Let's
Maybe.
do.
So with people who are, for example, playing sports professionally or something, you could practice your reaction time to improve it and get better at your sport. You could do this.
I was practicing back. Let's try something else. Maybe I'll recite as many colors as I can think of.
Okay.
Okay. So we're back at the 0. Red, green, yellow, blue, purple.
You were somewhere in the middle
You
of
have
the room.
no reaction time.
She was
That's
somewhere
probably what I would do. Just keep dropping it.
there. You were
And
somewhere
that was 15. So
ish. You were, I would say, in this.
in the middle.
There we go.
Okay. To
And so you can
find
just
your
keep track of all this information, so you can see how things vary.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can
It'd
do
be
it
good
up
to have that just on record, so that later, if you did get a head bump or something, you could check it again.
So people sometimes do this because when you're testing yourself, there's a whole industry on this, but when you test yourself, there can be lots of different conditions that change how you perform. So some people will perform. Some athletes want to go back to play even though their brain is injured, which is not smart, but money is a thing for elite athletes. And
Yeah.
some people think money is more important than your brain. But honestly, it's not that way, because you can't replace your brain, as I mentioned.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go, but we want to tell you what to do once you get your centimeters. So my baseline was 10 centimeters. Somehow, when I was reciting the alphabet backwards, I got 6, and I got about 15 when I was reciting as many colors as I could, being distracted. So when you get your number, this is the formula that you use to be able to figure out what your time is. So
Okay.
time,
Can I guess for
Got
the
it.
G's for gravity?
and you'd be right. So because you might not have a calculator on you, we did the calculation, and this is a chart. So I got 10 centimeters to start with. That was 0.143 seconds.
Nifty.
I got 6 centimeters when I was doing practice,
Lies.
0.111 seconds. And then when I was distracted, counting colors, I had 15-ish, I think it was 15 or 16 centimeters, 0.175 or 0.181 seconds. So a bit
Wow.
longer.
That's and you're always distracted because your sister's always there. That's also probably part of the, yeah.
But-
But that's amazing. Okay, so we'll have to figure that out. I'm thinking it'd be really fun to like set up like a robot hand to just randomly drop things for you, and you could like practice or something.
Then you don't need another human.
Then I don't need any. I don't need. Yeah. Although Baz is running around the house looking for a ruler right now. So look, I don't want you to be late. Thank you like so much for this, and come back.
We have lots more activities, so
Thank
maybe
you.
next time
We can do another.
we can do this
thing.
again, and then other people can have their
Yes,
rulers,
thank
and we can make a
you.
little chart. and see
Yeah,
what
we've done that.
people-
That's a lot of fun. If you
Baz is
wanna-
yelling "thank you" into the Discord, just so you know.
if you want to check your own times, if in the video that the Boredom Buster video, we can send the link again for
We
that.
have
I
to do
think that was in the email to this morning, right?
Brilliant.
I think I put a few of your videos in there, but I'll make sure. So, and I'm gonna post at the end of these things. I post all of my notes on the techbandits.com. So there's links to your Instagram, there's links to your videos, there's links to very fancy articles from the U of T about you.
Oh.
Say. And there's like pictures of you like
Oh, I
yes.
remember.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, look, thank you so much for doing this. I so apologize that Noodles messed it up so badly with the video to start.
Noodles.
Noodles. That's
It
I
was
tell you.
Come
Thanks for having
on.
us.
And Golden Badgers for the win.
Golden.
on.
All right, get out of here. Go do your important stuff. Thank you so much, everybody. STEAM Sisters. I'm gonna put you a ton of links for you because they're amazing,
Bye.
and we're gonna try to get them back all the time because I love it.
Thanks. Ooh, we have a
Goodbye.
trailer coming out today, and the launch of the show next week.
No way.
Yeah, so we'll send you info, and I think
Send me
it's
the
gonna
links.
be
I'll tweet the heck out of it.
okay, cool. Because I think it's gonna be a live premiere for next week.
So you can
on
come,
YouTube. So
ask
it's gonna be exciting.
questions.
It's gonna be a Master Chef. We're so excited.
It's
He
about
was so
cooking.
cool. It's Canada's first Master Chef.
No way. Oh my gosh. Is that what you're working with Q on?
Yeah, well,
No,
that's
that's
today.
not.
Wait,
We're
you're
gonna be
gonna be
making
on
bagels and
MasterChef?
ice cream.
So-
So Q's gonna tell us how.
This week we did an Instagram takeover thing.
Oh, that's right. You're looking after is it RSI or something? What's the
Yeah,
What are they called?
RCI Science.
Uh-huh.
RCI? You should probably know that.
I'm on it.
What's
Always.
that? I have to learn that one. All right, don't let us keep you. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Bye.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
And enjoy your Jello brain for lunch.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having
Bye.
us.
See you until next time.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Yeah, thanks. It was really fun.
It was fun. All right, so I've got that. Aren't they amazing? I love those guys. I think they're just fantastic.
So, could someone explain to me what just happened at the very
What
end?
the
Because
heck just happened? All right, let me just a sec. Let me see if I can get this. If I turn this off, there we go. We're back. Okay, so so what do you need explained?
Okay, so the last little, just what they're a Master Chef or something? Just because I muted the stream,
They've
and turned
got
everyone's
a-
volumes back up.
Yeah, they have a new show that they're doing that they have a little, like a trailer for, and then they're doing their first episode. They're doing like a live stream, so you can chat with them while they're doing it. So we'll have to make sure we do that for sure.
Okay. I think we need to find a better way to connect with them.
I know.
Because-
Well, I think the problem is that because you have like one separate program for having a conversation, and then another one for doing the stream, and then another one for our chat. Yes, this is why I'm working on the new computer because I need to pull all this stuff
Yeah.
together.
The problem is the stream's delayed, so whenever I talked, it would be like 5 seconds out
Yes.
of time.
Yeah, the stream
I
is
was
tough
like-
for that.
And I would say like,
You'd have amazing
something.
things to say, but we had to wait for them. Well, or we could just, the other thing we could do is we could just let them. I mean,
Yeah,
we could
I
just
know.
have them present, and then we could have a Q&A at the end. But because we took so much time, Because Noodle screwed it up so badly with the beginning. That
Yeah,
we had to,
I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. David, like always, is always having tech problems, always blaming other people. Come
That's
on,
what I
David.
do.
You gotta
That's how I
stop,
do. That's
you
how I
gotta
roll
stop
around
blaming
here.
other people. Like it's obviously all your fault.
It's so easy to mute them too. You just press mute and then you can't hear her anymore. It's amazing.
Did you mute me?
No, I didn't. Hey, Baz, did you find a ruler?
No,
We got to try that. Mum will have a ruler. Mum always has a ruler.
I just gave up.
Raider of
You
the
sound
Lost Ruler. They
sad,
call you the
Baz.
Raider of the Lost Ruler now.
Baz, you sound so sad when you said that.
Sounds so
I
tired. You know
did?
why? Because he must be so tired because he slept like 15
No.
hours more than we did.
Sad ruler.
So I want to go to Commander Cosmo for a second here because Commander Cosmo was having some stuff online that was really bugging him.
I
And
don't
I
really
wondered,
know how to explain it. Can you?
Did you resolve it?
What do you mean?
Did you
Okay, wait, let me
figure it
check.
out, or did you just walk away and go, forget this?
Let me check.
So Commander Cosmo was defending a YouTuber that he watches, a streamer.
Yeah, David, get it right.
Yes, sorry, I'm so old. Hey, could the dinosaur get it right? So was defending a streamer because about another streamer had done a video that was basically very, very negative and made up stuff apparently about her that was not true. So when Commander Cosmo waded into the fray online, saying, "Hey, don't say that," and then he just got a lot of hate back. And we were trying to figure out what the best way.
Well, I honestly don't care. They deserve the hate.
They deserve the hate. There you go. I was saying that generally I tend to avoid those things. I mean, I think
Wait,
if,
what's
if you,
up? Sorry, I just missed out on the situation again.
all right.
Okay, I will explain. I don't know why, but basically, Commander Cosmo. So a streamer that Pokemon that they like. They were get.
Does anyone else
another
know Pokemon?
No.
Pokemon.
I thought he was talking about Pokemon. I was like, oh well, people say bad things about Pokemon.
Baz,
So,
do you
Yeah,
know
I know Pokemon. I know Pokemon.
Do you know the YouTuber Leafy?
Leafy.
Yeah.
Have you seen his most recent video?
No.
He posted a video called Pokemon Nuke,
Right.
and it was just basically insulting her for like 19 minutes straight.
Canceling people is so
Yes.
stupid.
Yes, I have heard of that. I've never
Sure, you
seen
said
it, but I have
canceling
heard of
people?
it.
Okay, so wait, there's this whole thing like that whenever like someone like does something wrong or something that's viewed to like cancel them. You have to cancel them right now. Oh my god, cancel. Like it's just
You mean if they do something that you don't agree with, or something that's actually like wrong or illegal or mean?
for example, like people make like this person exposed videos, right?
Right.
Over stupid like arguments, and
Right.
it's like this person exposed.
Huh.
Yeah, it can also be
stuff like
either.
that.
Sometimes
What
I
was that,
think
Commander?
it's true. The person's actually
just
done
stuff like
something.
that.
It's just stuff like that.
Mostly, yeah, like mostly it is like sometimes it is actually someone has done something wrong, but I feel like the way they respond to that by saying cancel them, get rid of them, and they do like expose videos to like they act like they're helping people by being like this is what's happening. Oh my god, can you believe what they did? But really, I feel like most of the time they're just doing it to get like views because these videos like that are like putting dirt or drama or tea on these people like
Tea.
spilling.
What's tea?
Yeah, there's okay. So I'm like for gossip, it's something like people
Oh,
will
the
spill
tea.
the tea. Yeah, people will spill the tea.
That's
So
like a
basically,
RuPaul thing, isn't it, Baz?
yeah, I think I don't know.
It
Maybe it is.
originated from RuPaul.
Well, let's go back to Commander Cosmo for a second because he's the one who's been struggling with this. So this was a very negative video about her, and you felt that it was wrong.
Yeah, straight out wrong.
Right. And you launched into the fray, and used some pretty colorful language too, should we say?
Yeah.
And I was saying that generally, when you do, if you swear in the chats, often it comes across as more aggressive. So
Well,
you
no,
might
it
get
was-
more
it was in
aggressive
the
responses
comments
back.
For it.
What was that?
It was in the comments for it.
Right.
Because it's a YouTube video.
And because it's written, you'll find that because things are written, they have a weight to them they don't often have in... Like, you could be talking to someone that's like, oh, F off, Baz. And it's like a joke. And you could get the tone of that. Whereas online, some people may go like, oh my God, they just told me to F off. That's it. Ban, ban, ban. You know what I mean?
That's why when talking to someone, that's why when you're texting with someone, you have to know them, and then you can actually understand what tone they're using. And
even
sometimes
then,
it's hard.
I mean, we've
But,
seen it happen here, right? We've seen it happen here where people have misconstrued things that have been said in the chat and gone like, you can't say that. It's like, no, I didn't mean it like that. It's like, it's just very, you know, you can't type the way you think, or you certainly almost can't type the way you talk either, can you?
Oh, it's Toasted Fart. If you want to express sarcasm when you're talking in chat, just every other letter make it capital.
Really?
Well, yeah, like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Oh, interesting. So you think you sort of play with the way you type it?
Yeah.
We'll do it.
I'm just saying. Here, like, if I went, I'm typing it in Discord.
Okay, in Discord or in...
I know, but isn't sarcasm not supposed to be obvious?
Isn't that obvious?
Well, if you're trying to be obviously sarcastic.
Yes. I mean, sarcasm is a very difficult one to portray online. I mean, you listen to Trump claims that he was being sarcastic about all sorts of stuff, you know, when he doesn't like the way it's going.
He's lying about that, but...
And
that's politics. Let's not.
Politics I think uses a lot of. I mean, again, you use anything, you know, anything you can to protect yourself, really, don't you?
I did.
Oh, you out of here, Cosmo?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Look, thanks much, and thank you for sharing that stuff about the online thing. That's
You're welcome.
All right. Good luck. Be safe out there.
There we go. I put it in Discord.
Well, he's a liar. There you go. I mean, it's funny. Sorry, they were talking about. I think that was a Trump comment. I think. Yeah, because Commander Cosmo was really. I talked to him earlier before we started the stream, and he was like he wasn't sure how to deal with it, and I was just saying like I think if you wade into these things with swear words, and I love swearing more than anyone, right, Baz?
Yeah.
Baz and I sometimes have swearing contests, basically, where we just try to outswear each other.
Wow.
Mom always wins, but.
Because when she's just had enough, she's like, stop it!
Yeah, shut the front door. So and the other thing that's really I find swearing in sort of art and in chats and in discussions, I find it I feel like it's easy. It's much more hard to be funny. Baz and I discovered that you can turn anything into a swear word or a naughty word, right? Like you could basically like, I'm gonna kick him in the gherkins. You know what I mean? You could replace that with anything. Oh boy, I'll tell you. You know, like what do we say? Like, don't chicken me, or don't like. There's so many different things you could say. Fracking people. There's so many fun ways of not swearing that I think make your point and allow you to enjoy a good discussion. But the other thing to remember, Baz, do you remember this? We talked about this the other day. Social media loves hate. Because as long as... What used to say what instead of crap? See, crap is not a bad word in Canada. It is in England. Crop instead of crap. There you go. I say fudge instead of the other F word. Huh.
I say frick a lot.
Frick. I say frick. What do I say, Baz? I just swear, I guess.
Yeah.
You just swear.
I basically just
swear.
swear.
So do I.
Yeah.
Also, I put my sarcastic comment in the Tech Bandits thing. It's not real, but
okay. You got a sarcastic, and is it in general?
No. It's just like just being sarcastic. Like,
Okay. Oh.
How?
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I see.
See?
Boy, that's so complicated. Though. You have to keep. capitalizing and not capitalizing and all that kind of stuff?
It's actually not hard. Just yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm just saying if you really want to, you know.
yeah,
What
frick,
it's really
frick,
hard to
frack,
do
and
is
cuss
bad
words from
versus
sci-fi are
math and
great.
physics.
Oh, fudge monkeys. I love that. Oh, there's another one we quite like, too.
Oh, shiitake mushrooms.
Oh, shiitake mushrooms is great. Who came up with that one? Because that's amazing. David, you have a new fracking computer? I don't. I wish I did. Capitalizing for intonation. Yeah, that's really important, I think.
I know Lord Chunky isn't on, but he gave me a very. I want to thank him because he said if I get a computer, which I don't know, but thank you.
You're
to
not sure if
him.
you're going to get one or not?
Well, I don't know. Okay. Here's the thing. I would love to play Java Edition, but
Don't
we
get a
do
computer
actually
just
have.
for like. Well, actually, no. I take that back. You can get a computer just for whatever you want.
If you're doing coding and you're interested in the technology side of stuff, I think it's worth having a computer. I really do. And
I feel
you know,
asking.
what was that?
It seems so expensive. It's
They
too much
can be
money.
expensive, but did you see the one that Lord Chunky came up for you? Holy moly, D-Stat. Jeez. Thank you, D-Stat. Holy moly. D-Stat,
what happened?
our only sponsor level Patreon, as I
Oh.
put it. Thank you very much. Wow, D-Stat is like taking it over.
D-Stat, thank you so much for the 25 gifted subs. It really means a lot.
Wow, yeah, that's insane. Thank you, D-Stat. That's crazy great. Harklight. Oh, you sent it? Oh, wow, fantastic. Oh, that's great. Thank you very much.
Sent what?
Harklight's already is sending computer parts our way or computers our way or something.
Well, here's the thing. I know for like building a computer, all of these things are probably not very expensive, right?
For a good one, it could cost like $2,000 for like one piece of equipment.
But the one that
Okay,
Lord
and
Chunky came up with was like $700, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
And I would trust Lord Chunky because he knows his stuff.
Oh, but my problem isn't that. My problem is whenever I think about wanting like one of these things, is I always feel like, am I going to use it really? What if I don't use it? Like, I feel like I'm going to be wasting my parents' money all the time.
Well, you know the other thing you can do now is you can actually lease computers or rent computers. So you could try one for a bit, and if you don't use it, then you just don't. I mean, it's more expensive in the long run, but you can find out if you're using it or not. The other thing is, you know some nerds who might have computers that you could try out. I'm just saying.
Are you?
Well, I've got an older desktop one here that I
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I need to use right now. You might be
Here's
able to
the
give it a
thing.
go.
I feel like
Wow, thank you, Harklight.
I feel like my friends don't have Java, which is the other big problem.
Ugh.
So if I were to get
You need
Java,
that, then that's
then
the problem.
I
You just
wouldn't.
have to change friends.
No,
That was sarcasm.
I like my friends.
Was that sarcasm? No, it's not really sarcasm. Was it something else?
Are you offending my friends?
Oh my God,
wow,
D-Stat. Holy moly.
D-Stat, thank you for the 75 gift subs. Oh my god. Oh my god,
is
D-Stat.
madness, D-Stat.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, D-Stat, thank you so much.
Oh my god, D-Stat, thank you so much.
I don't know if anyone noticed or not, but D-Stat's here. I don't know if did anyone see that? Oh my God, D-Stat.
D-Stat.
The computer thing is an interesting
What
look,
did
and
we even do?
I think it's a great sign.
I like it so much.
I know, it's
why
amazing.
do you like him so much?
Why do you what?
I don't know why you like David. Like,
Why do you like David? No, D-Stat doesn't like me. He likes the TechBandits.
Aw, thank you.
D who,
Well,
says Pac-Mom.
Obvious.
I just built a new computer with a new monitor for $1,100, says Saren Smithsarn. Saren Mithsar. There you go. Is Baz crying again? Uh-oh. Oh, shade. Pac-Mom's throwing the shade.
Baz, are you okay?
Yeah, D-Stat, that is very,
In
very
total,
kind of
he
you. I don't mean
gifted
to.
us 100 subs just today.
I don't mean to gloss over that. That is very.
Honestly, I still don't understand what that means, but yay!
Well, basically,
sub?
people
Here,
subscribe
so a sub
to the.
costs $5.
Does it really?
Wow.
Get one. You get
Okay.
half of that, and half of that goes to Twitch. So that's $2.50 every time someone gets a sub. Someone gets a sub. Times that by 75.
Wow.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Actually, 100. He's given 100 gifts.
Pac-Mom is
Yeah,
talking
100
about
gifts
what happened when Barnacules, my new best friend, he raided Baz's stream the other day. So, which means that he brings all of his audience, gets basically dropped into Baz's stream.
We had that happen to us. I remember.
And oh my gosh, he missed it. I was watching the stream, so from downstairs you hear me go, Baz, you just check your viewers. And Barnacules had come in with like 300 and something people or something. So I gotta say, Noodles, I really respect your attitude towards not wanting to waste money. The thing about laptops, a laptop probably makes the most sense for you, I think. But
Yeah.
desktops are certainly more fun for building and stuff. Also, you don't have to share laptops, which is pretty good. What are you thinking? Like, are you thinking just to have something to play, like on the road or on the porch or in your room? What are you thinking?
Here's the thing. Okay, so I don't know. That's the thing. Like right now, I feel like I don't need it. But then other days, I'm like, but I want. Well, the thing is, I just want a computer I can play like Java, Minecraft on, and join servers and.
Then I wouldn't get a PC for that.
Exactly. That's why.
I say you get like a really cool.
Maybe I just find an old.
Well, are
computer.
you interested in building a computer?
That would. I think. I don't know. That would be fun. I guess that might be interesting. My dad would definitely be interested in building a computer.
Like the way I think the way I stole mine from my dad was because I did that thing where I memorized every one of the parts and stuff.
Yeah, Baz went through and I had him learn all the parts of the. Oh, sorry, D-Stat. We're talking to Noodle the Raccoon on Discord. That's she's trying to debate whether she should be looking for PCs or not.
No, I don't know. Like all these things. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't need it because I already have. The thing is, I got an old Xbox to play like Just Dance, and I feel like I don't use it enough, and I should probably use it more. But I feel like if I get other things, I feel like.
Well, here's the thing.
You wouldn't use them enough?
Xbox, but an Xbox is just a gaming console. The thing I like about the PC is
that it can do
the reason why I
everything.
like the desktop side of it is that you get to build something.
Actually, an Xbox is not only good for gaming. They have you can like buy movies through Xbox stuff.
Well, yeah, but it's mainly used for gaming.
Baz, G-Stat's asking about a Streamlabs donation thing. Do you know what's meant by that?
Yeah. So, D-Stat, if you go down to the thing, you should see this thing called Donate, and that will go instantly through, and just donate a solid amount of money if you'd like to do that. But that goes to stream. So if you'd rather do something for more so TechBandits, then please do it on my dad's.
D-Stat is asking if he can help out with Noodles' computer.
Sure.
Noodles is like, sure.
I still don't know if I want one, but if you have suggestions, that sounds great.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we'll keep everyone posted as to what you decide, and then I can let D-Stat know what's going on. But also, here's the other thing: as I say, if you want to just try something out, I have the TechBandits PC, which has basically been built and torn down and built and torn down. Mainly by Lord Chunky over the years with some friends as he went along. And if you want, what I'll do is I'll tear it down and then your dad or your mom could grab it and you could bring it home and you could put it back together again. In fact, we could even do it if you wanted to on a stream.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
That could be kind of fun. And then that way you can see what the process is like. You have a cheap computer. You don't have to worry about breaking it because if it gets broken, it gets broken, whatever. But it's a great way to give you a sense of if you like it or not. If you like it, then you can invest in a PC.
Yeah,
and that'd be a fun stream. says
Yeah.
Jasper. So there you go.
You
So we'll do
have
that.
time
Hello,
place
Farron. Building a PC
Um,
is so intimidating if you've never done it, but it's actually pretty simple. Honestly, Toasted Farts got it right, which sounds so weird saying. But the reality is, it's if you can do Lego, you can build a PC. If you can do Blockly coding, you can build a PC. I guarantee you.
I'm not worried about putting it together.
Hey,
Right.
I'm
Dad.
not worried about
Distat
that.
wants to DM you after this, just so you know.
Okay, very good.
I always say it's adult Legos.
It is adult Lego. It really is. It is a bit like that. And
I have to go to the bathroom. I will be
good Lord. All right.
swiftly back.
Yes, not too swiftly. Remember that. Remember, you got to sing "Happy Birthday" while you wash your hands. It's so funny. Can you do it real quick? What am I doing now? I'm going to DM. Where am I going? DMing in. Here we go. Where's DStat? I'm looking. Where's DStat? Why can't I see DStat in my list here, Baz? What's going on?
You should be able to see him.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on here. Have I got too many things open? What the heck is going on? DStat, where's DStat? Baz, where am I going?
You're going to Discord and DMing him?
But how do I DM in Discord? I've never DM'd. I don't think have I DM'd before? I think I've done this. Oh, for God's sake. DStat, can you DM me? Or have you already tried? All right, what if I do this? If I look for DStat. Come on. Where is he? Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, I see him. Hello, DStat. All right. So, I just have a feeling that Noodles would like that.
Hello. What would
Hello,
I like?
DStat. Hello, Noodles. Thanks for all those subs.
What would I like now?
So, I was just saying, I think you would get a kick out of, even if you well, I just think you get a kick out of building it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. My dad would definitely.
We could also do a socially distanced thing where, we could do, DStat's threatening to send us donations again. That's
Stop
very...
being so nice, DStat.
I know, it's very worrying. That's it. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about what the best way of doing it is. If we're in stage 3 now, right? So we're allowed to get
What's your
together,
garage like?
but we have to wear masks. And if I did it in the garage, yeah, that's a thought. Would that work?
Yeah.
What do you think,
What?
Baz?
No, I doubt it.
Why?
Because there's not enough room, and also we would close a lot of doors, right? So that no random people could come in, which would leave air circulation really bad.
Well, no, but you can leave the garage door open. We'll tie the dog up so the dog just rips their head off if they get anywhere near us. And we could set up, I'll put a really long cable. Oh, I have to buy a really long cable, I guess.
You could draw a line in the middle, or a section in the middle, like a two. Actually, I think it's actually 1 meter distancing now.
Is it 1 meter? Well, and as long as we're wearing masks, we're fine, right?
I record and turn it into a YouTube video, like I promised my dad. Mm-hmm.
Maybe what we could do is you could put some what floor do you have in your?
Thanks so much, DStat. I haven't looked, but I'm assuming. You've been
What
very kind.
floor do you have in your? Because you could put chalk or something on the floor, a meter apart, so there's a meter section in the middle, and we just have to stay.
I mean,
behind that.
Yeah, we could measure out the space, and
you can measure out the space.
Yeah, I can measure out the space. Oh, I see. So you can't even bother to do it. Well, forget it then. No, I get it. The whole point is to stay away, right? So
exactly.
I'm just gonna check my.
D-Stat's
making me very nervous because he's saying that I've got to check my.
Actually, this is again.
I haven't got anything yet. We'll see.
Because I saw David in person the other day, just walking, and that was weird because I forgot you actually existed, outside of.
D-Stat, that is very,
Computer screen.
very kind of you. Well, looks like we'll have a. Looks like we're building a PC. Looks like we're building a PC. So we'll have it. It'll be sponsored by D-Stat. We'll have a PC build, and see what we come up with. How about that? We'll get Lord Chunky to pick the parts for us. We'll get D-Stat. Thank you. I think what we'll do with that, if that's okay, is we will do a live stream of a build that will be sponsored by D-Stat, and that will have Noodles and Lord Chunky and masks and distancing, and in my garage we will build a PC. How about that?
Yeah, we're gonna need three
We're gonna
sections.
need a bigger garage.
We're gonna need 3 sections.
3 sections.
Because you and Baz can stand beside
Yeah, we
each
can
other.
stay together. But again, as long as there's airflow,
Yeah.
and as long as we got masks on, we should be good. We should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, D-Stat, that is very, very good of you.
Thank you. So are we taking apart that PC and putting it back together, or?
Well, let's see what I think we should get Lord Chunky to do his magic on. I'll give him the budget, and Lord Chunky can come up with some stuff for us to
I don't want to cost anyone too much money because I don't want to make anyone feel like they have to.
I think no one asked for anything. Like Alma,
Okay.
we haven't
Yeah.
asked for like any like PC tools or anything. This is
Yeah, okay.
purely that's kindness. Don't feel bad
Okay.
if someone gives us stuff.
Thank you.
Cal says,
Thank
and
you.
then you'll ship the
You're
PC
exactly
to me,
like me
right?
when I started streaming. I would get really like feel really bad whenever someone like you have to sub or subbed because I'm like I don't know what to give back.
To be fair, you know, Cal does need a PC. Anyways,
thank
all right.
you. Thank you, Shutterfoot.
Look, don't feel weird about it. I mean, the reality is that this is a weird world of online streaming, and
I think the PC out of all of us, it's Cal probably.
but the point is that people do what they want to do. If they want to do it, it's fantastic. That's great. I am not asking for anything. I've said, donations would be nice to keep things running, but this is above and beyond that, and I very much appreciate it. But don't feel weird about it, Noodles. We'll enjoy the stream. We'll make a stream out of it, and we'll make sure that it's worth D-Stat's kind donation, and we'll see if we can figure something out that gets him some I don't know.
Wait, is there an alley behind your garage?
There is, yeah. We've got an alley. It's like perfect, and it leads onto our backyard.
Right. Okay,
So there's
that makes
plenty
sense.
of space.
I was thinking of the wrong street. I was
Yeah.
like, there's
No,
no
it'll-
alley there. And I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah, D-Stat really seems to enjoy that philanthropy thing, which is very, very kind of him. It's worth it if you can learn something. Yeah, it is. And I think what's neat about it is that it sort of forces you to. So that means, okay, Noodles. That means you got to join us on Wednesdays for PC Bandits,
Okay, I will. I'll try and do that.
and then we'll get Lord Chunky to walk through all of the components with us. Baz can help too because Baz is big on that.
Yeah, I
on
might
that.
be a bit lost. I'm not like a
No, it's not. It's
PC expert, but
we don't go crazy deep. I mean, Lord Chunky can if you want him to, but for the most part, it's just about what's the brains of the operation, what's handling all of the graphics, and then you can get as lost in the numbers as you want. So things have been going pretty well for your streams, Legend. It's true. It's a full-time job. I'm feeling very warm and fuzzy right now.
Another reason I started coding is so I could understand the nose sensor a bit better. Because I understand basically how it works, but sometimes I don't understand certain things.
Well, I'm exactly the same way. But here's the beautiful thing is, you just need to know what you want to know, and then there's always a way of finding it out, right?
Well, there you go. All you gotta do is interpret everything the way you want it to be, and life will be great for you. Maybe other people might not love you too much, but
if you don't what?
Just interpret everything to your like if someone what I'm just saying. Never mind.
I'm not sure exactly where you're going with it, but I got a sense of awesomeness. There you go. And Heartlight wants to join in the stream to build the PC. Yeah, so what I'm thinking
I'd like to
is...
meet Arclight.
What I'm thinking is that we might do this kind of thing, and I could set up the cameras so that you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
And then we can all be a part of this. It'd be like Tech TV, which I used to love as well.
Okay. I've the best idea ever. Okay, so
Yeah.
we need what we need is like every week we should also do. So we're doing gaming bandits, tech bandits. We should also add on tech TV, so we do socially distanced stuff. Or you know what? We could also, if we wanted, we could do instead of tech bandits, like we could do it on the same day.
Yeah, I mean, we could figure something out. It would be a long stream, so maybe even a weekend or something. Because I mean, it's not that it doesn't have to take a really long time. But what might be fun is we could use this one first, so we get a sense. You can get a sense of how it's done, and then once you know all the parts and everything, then we could do the research to find out what parts we should get, and then you order the parts, and then when the parts arrive, you'll know how to put them all together, and we could stream that too.
Okay, so that should be oh yeah, that sounds like fun.
Wow, listen to DStat. DStat's waiting for final parts to come in tonight, but building a 64-core CPU. So that's basically like saying there are 64 computers in that one computer. With four 2018 OTI workstations, 4 times 1 terabyte M2s. Those are the hard, like the little SSDs. As a test before we expand. Ooh, yeah, PC building is fun. You should check out what D-State. You should check out Shammy's Legend Shammy's doing too. What was that?
David.
Yes, Noodles.
Jack and Kaz has asked if you are addicted to streaming.
I like streaming. I think it allows me to quote unquote perform like I do when I'm acting, but at the same time
perform. Wait, so you've been acting this entire time? The person I know is really a fake?
What was that?
Dun dun dun.
Well, no, but I mean, you have a different. I think when you're streaming, you're sort of on, if that makes sense. Like you're not allowed to just sort of like, drift off into silence or whatever. I think it's. Yeah. I like hosting, if that makes sense. Like I like that process.
Energetic in real life.
And to be fair, I'm probably more energetic in real life because I can run around more. I'm not restricted to the camera. James Gurney's cracking up D-Stat. Very good.
When we did Tech Bandits, like he was always looking at different things.
It's true. I'm always running around.
Yeah, you were like going to. Remember the time you got that like disgusting like cereal and we tried to use robot arms to make us eat it?
But come on, how cool was that?
The best cereal. Who said that was disgusting
Baz
cereal?
Ate it all.
I ate all of it. It was disgusting. I just said it had a weird.
It was like Elf on the Shelf or something, wasn't it?
Oh no, it was absolutely horrible. It was absolutely disgusting.
It was a vanilla sugared Christmas cereal.
Okay, but the thing is, it had the weird, like when you ate it, you're like, this isn't too bad. And then it had this weird sort of, like, chemical aftertaste.
I know, there's this weird... Remember that, Baz?
Yeah.
There was, like, this weird kind of aftertaste to it. But the idea was, I wanted to see if they could figure out how to get these robotic arms to pick up, like, to spoon up the cereal and feed it to them. And they used chopsticks and spoons, and they used so much glue that I think most of my robot arms are still stuck together. I've got one up there that's holding my light. It's great because it means if I need the light, I just turn the light on. Let me see if I've got enough cable here. We'll see. So I turn the lights on. Oh, lights are on. And then if I need to, I can adjust the lights by... Where is it? I can't quite... I can adjust the lights by just doing this.
Oh,
hard to see because it's so...
David, I had a question.
Yes.
When I saw you last,
yes.
You talked about having a camera set up for the printer.
I
So
do.
when are we gonna
Yes. Let me
print
see if I
something?
can get that. If I can pull that one up because it's kind of fun. Of course, it's rather dark in there right now. I will have to run in
Are
and
you
turn the light
printing?
on.
Are you printing something right now?
I'm about to. I've got to do. I promised Jane a couple of things. I have to finish these things called. What are they called? Fillions. That's right. I can only remember them because I think of Nathan Fillion. They're Fillions for the. They're like little knobs that stick on the end of the curtain rails.
Yeah.
So I got to
yeah.
print some new ones of those.
I
And
thought
but
so
more
cool.
importantly, dog tag. Huzzah doesn't have a dog tag.
Wait, why are you 3D printing that? You should be getting a piece of metal and CNC cutting it.
Well, I wondered about that, but I didn't have the metal, so I thought design it first,
Ah.
do it in that. I thought you could also do it in wood. Would it be nice to have a little wooden dog tag?
Do that then.
You know, so I might do that too.
For David,
yes.
just find one of your things that we take apart and just
Take a piece of metal from that.
just grab something from that. Remember that
I have to get the
printer?
right. I'll have to pick up. Well, pick up. I'll have to order some metal
Well,
bits.
You can still probably go get metal. I wonder if actually shopping at like a place like Home Depot would be faster to just go there and get it.
Yeah, it might be on some stuff. I mean, you might be able to pick up the right stuff. I always find Home Depot difficult because I just never find the things I want. I find lots of stuff that I didn't plan on buying, and then I buy them. But yeah, I thought some metal would be like metal tags would be great. Although again, mine is I have to see. Probably if it was a soft enough aluminium, it would probably be able to do it. A soft enough metal should be able to be carved.
Nightbot's got something wrong here.
Why? What's saying?
We've warned someone about posting a link, but they didn't post a link.
It's well, no. The link is just that we just have to stop people from.
No, I know,
putting,
but
yeah.
Cal says you didn't like the person didn't post a link on their screen. So Nightbot, what's Nightbot doing?
Oh, it's posting stuff without even knowing what to do. Hey, Legend Shammy, I was telling D-Stat about your PC build because D-Stat's doing some serious building himself, like 64 core computers and stuff. Did you go Intel or AMD? I can't remember. What did you do? What did you go with, D-Stat? Rampant AI. Run! What's it? Skynet. Baz and I know from Skynet because we were playing against AI on League of Legends the other day. And it's not that tough, right, Baz?
Are you watching any shows right now?
Am I watching any shows right now?
Yeah.
I want to see that World According to Jeff Goldblum about gaming.
Oh.
Because apparently did you missed that on Wednesday? So we were talking to.
Yeah,
I'm going to talk him again
on Wednesday. I gotta start coming.
I talked to this musician, a composer who does the music for Overwatch and StarCraft and World of Warcraft and a bunch of stuff. He also worked on Stargate. And so I'm going to do an interview with him on Monday, which I don't think will be live. I think it'll just be like a chat. And I'm also talking to Barnacules on Monday as well, which is going to be fun. That's just going to be a chat because I haven't really had a chance to talk to him. But he was saying that... oh, God, what was the point of this? What was the point? Threadrippers, computers, Terminators, music. Damn it, I forgot what I was saying.
The show?
The show. Yes, what was the show? It was the show.
I asked if you were going to watch
he
the
recommended.
show.
So he was saying that the best way to get into the music side, the composing side, if you're interested at all in sort of computer music and stuff, to watch the show because it talks all about how that goes, basically. So the shows you're watching. Thank you. Everyone else is much better on track than I am. I guess it's that early morning with the dog. You know the dog comes in at 6 a.m. every morning and licks my face and pulls my arm and drags me downstairs to go outside to not pee.
And gives you love.
So much love. Oh my God. I just want to murder him. You get that new 100 terabyte SSD for $40,000. Holy mother. Could you imagine that? Baz, can you imagine 100 terabyte SSD? That's like, so for you, Noodles, who's now going to be very interested in this.
I was about to say, please explain.
So Noodles, you can have, I think you were here when we took apart the hard drive. Remember that?
Which hard drive?
So inside there was, I think it was one of the times you were here with the whole everybody before lockdown during this teacher strike.
Mhm.
You all came over and Halle
No.
took apart the hard drive.
Hey, names. We don't know if names should be disclosed.
Wow, no one's gonna know who that means.
Okay, fine.
Halle. All right, how about Hallelujah? So Hallelujah took apart the
Just call her
hard
by
drive,
her cat's name. You always.
and
have
it
to do
had
that.
little spinning things in it. Hang on, let me get it. I'll grab it.
Right.
Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'll grab it.
But when we did that, then I also was taking apart a printer, and there's like ink and dust combined like all over it, and that's pretty disgusting. There's literally a layer like thick of inky dust.
Oh, my dad's gone.
Yeah, he is. I know. He's gone to get.
Okay.
Oh,
I
he's
had
back.
no idea. I completely ignored him.
So that was the hard drive. And
Okay.
basically, it's like an old style record player, except magnetic. These spin, and this little arm moves back and forth and reads and writes data using electricity, or basically magnetism. It moves the direction of the little tiny microscopic magnets in there into position, and then you can read and write from it, right? But you can imagine, not terribly fast. I mean, incredibly fast by our standards, but not very fast by computer standards. SSD, no moving parts. It's like the memory in your computer, but much larger amounts of information. So way faster. Oh, Legend Shammy, have a good day. Okay, need to get back to my meeting. Yeah, you don't want that. Do not be keep the lovely wives happy. That's the key. Getting water at the moment, so have a good stream. Thank you. Yeah, it's like a CD basically for computer information. Well put, clumsy elf. What do we got? I have a question about 3D printing. I am starting an 8-year-old's homeschooling program next week. She's interested in learning about frog anatomy. Ooh, is there a way to 3D print the anatomically correct skeleton of a frog so I can have her put it together as a science project, then print the internal organs? Ooh, that would be cool. I wanted to put together the skeleton, then use clay to build the muscles, and then we'll implant organs in the clay. Oh my god, that sounds awesome! Kaiko, that sounds amazing. Your best bet for that is a thing called Thingiverse, I find. Thingiverse. I think it's just thingiverse.com. Has I got that right? Let me just, let me just double check it. But,
Hey, I'm back.
Hello. We're just talking about 3D printing a frog.
Oh yeah, I heard.
So hang on, let me see if I've got the right link here. And I can even look it up right now. Frog anatomy. Thingiverse almost always has something. It's kind of crazy great. That's the closest they've got is... The closest that I see here is a frog dissection kit, which sounds kind of ideal, but it's not the skeleton. It looks a little basic.
Just search up like frog skeleton model. And then...
Yeah, hang on. So that's sort of what I did. Copy. Let me paste it in here. So have a look at this. That's sort of a start for that kind of stuff. And then...
I thought it was going to be like an actual frog. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, well, they're trying to avoid... Well, you know what else you could play with is... I'm sure they have VR type stuff for that, or AR for that, like augmented reality stuff. There may even be apps for that kind of stuff. Skeleton. Frog skeleton 3D print. How about that? 3D model. There you go. Oh, there's tons of 3D models. Oh, wow. Okay. You may have to buy it by the looks of it. I don't see it on Thingiverse right now, which is usually free. But yeah, definitely a possibility. It would be quite fiddly. Some of the parts would be quite small, so they might be difficult to print unless you have like a crazy great printer, like a Like
Well, just size up the print. Just size up the parts of it.
Jack and Kaz got to put a needle in your leg. Okay, is that related to insulin? Is that an insulin thing? What do we got? It'd be fun to a section without the smell of formaldehyde. Wouldn't it be nice? Can I drop a link for the frog? If we've got Cal here. Oh, it's Cal. Fabulous Cal. As always. Right on it. All right. It's Banana Clues, as in Banana Hercules? I don't know what that is. It's a shot. Okay. There we go. Let's have a look. MakerBots. Oh, yeah. So I think that's the one that I was looking at. Yeah, I think that's the same link that I just put in. It's the parts of the frog, but it's not the skeleton, depending on what you want to do with that. But there's definitely that kind of stuff. And honestly, here's the thing about 3D printing. It's really cool, but it just takes too long. It takes so long. So the kids tend to get bored on that stuff. But if you can find them the model. Sorry, well, am I wrong?
Yeah.
You don't want to watch 3D printing for hours at a time.
I'm gonna watch it.
But you like the idea of it.
Yeah, I like the idea of it, and I'm also okay with waiting for something.
Okay, well then, you know what else I should do while we're at it? Is while we do our 3D printing, while we do our PC stuff, I should move a 3D printer out in the garage as well, and you can have a go at that. What about that?
Ooh, that would be fun. With our if we do if the PC building takes a long time, which it probably will.
Right.
We can put a 3D printer on, maybe print stuff you need or stuff we want to print, and then see how far it is by the time we're done.
Yeah, I mean that's it depending on how long the if it's going to take a while to build the PC, we've got plenty of time for it to do some printing. It's a good point. All right, let's see what else I got. I've missed some stuff in here. So
you know what that can be? You can have a camera over that in the back, so people can just watch because watching printing, you can't watch it forever, but it is sort of therapeutic just watching the little hand just.
I love it. Well, I've also got another 3D printer that I got to build, which is crazy that I haven't got around to yet.
You have another one?
Yeah, I've got the new Prusa. People are way too kind. People are so freaking nice to me. It's pretty freaking great. You can use both printers. Well, that's it. I mean, that's that's one of the things is Ooh,
you could do half on each side.
Yes. Well, that's it. So you could print like larger pieces much faster if you've got like half of printing on one, half printing on the other. Yes.
David, where's my tree?
Take a break. Stand up and stretch your legs.
I'm standing.
How do anarchists get fit? Resistance training.
Ugh. Oh man, she's like got the worst dad jokes. Baz set that up. Dave's gonna head out. Thank you so much, Dave. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
Where's my
heck,
tree?
It's after 1 o'clock. I didn't realize it was that late.
Don't avoid it. Where's my tree?
I can't hear your break. What?
I still think
it'd be interesting.
I still think it'd be a cool thing to make the tree thing.
Yes, I agree. How big a tree do we need to make?
I think we have to look at. I think I have a paper. I wrote everything down somewhere. It's probably in a
long
bin.
ago. I have some of your paperwork on that still.
The
idea was to have a tree that would hold the coffee cups, right? The coffee, old Nespresso pieces.
Yeah. So also I think you still have a cloud. I saw it in a box when I came to your basement once.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, it's still in there.
Okay, so for the chat who is probably very confused at what the tree thing you're talking about.
Yes, explain the tree to them.
Okay, so in Tech Chairs last year, I think it was. Yeah, it was last year. David had the idea that you could use old Nespresso cups to plant little plants in it. Because he had an espresso machine, I think, right?
It's Nespresso, and I hated that they have these little things that they couldn't recycle. They do recycle them now, by the way.
You can also use like the leftover coffee grounds you said.
And that's what I was growing things in, and it was doing really well.
And you were saying that, and basically you said, what if we made like some sort of like planting system for them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like a planter or something, or some way to hang them or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So, and you said, does anyone want to do it? And me and 2 other people, we decided to.
Who are you doing that with?
Jonavi and I think it was Hannah.
Right.
Wait, was it? No, it was Avery.
We should see. Unfortunately, because this stupid lockdown, we've not been able to. I've not been able to have you over. But the hope, honestly, was to sort of convert all of this into a space that people could just come and do that stuff when they feel like it. Right. I mean, I'm not sure how keen Jane is for having people coming and going as they feel like it in our basement. But, you know, the basement's probably too enclosed for people, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Like 2 meter distancing is going to be hard. It's not the best.
We talked about having a mirror that opens and just slide down to the
secret passageway to get in. You know what we have right now?
Secret tunnel.
I've got a giant chest that sits in front of it now, and that's just to stop the great huzzah from coming down and peeing in the basement. For some reason, she comes down, she goes, oh, David likes standing right here. Let me make a giant puddle. And so I came down, I was like, oh, but my computer, I'm like, why are my feet wet? Oh no, we're having a flood. And then I was like, no, we're not. We're having a pee.
No.
Yeah.
So also with the cloud thing, so what we made is we decided to make this like tree, like a 3D printed tree, and in the branches put these little like Nespresso cups and like little holders.
Yeah.
And then over top of the tree have like a thing of water, like a fake cloud.
Yeah.
That
we had pumps and everything, didn't we?
That had a fake cloud that had like
it was basically like a bowl decorated as a cloud, right?
With holes in the bottom, I think, that would like water the plants like rain. And there would be a dish underneath it and a pump that collected the water, put it in a pond. So basically, whenever you wanted to,
it was the water cycle, basically.
The water cycle, and we even put a rainbow up to the cloud.
Oh, that's right. You had the rainbow as well, and the rainbow was going to hide the tube.
Hide the pump that went up to the cloud. So basically, whenever you wanted to water your plants, you put some water in the little pond, and you turn it on. You turn the pumps on.
Yeah, it was kind of genius, I gotta say.
Yeah, the reason we decided to add the pumps instead of just putting it in the cloud is so the water you would get in the bottom of the dish, because not all the water coming down from the cloud would go into the plants, so you could reuse the water. Right.
And also, you don't want water just sitting there, right? Because then you get mosquitoes, and mosquitoes can all sorts of bugs from mosquitoes. Baz got bitten by 63, had 63 mosquito bites the other night. You imagine that? And he's like allergic to mosquito bites, so he just looked like the elephant boy. Yeah, it was awful. Doesn't this sound like a great design?
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
And that's that. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
You've got a visitor. I know. I see that.
I've got a visitor. You.
Yes.
Okay. I thought I had another visitor.
Well, we might soon. That's what I came down to remind you.
Okay. Who's that?
Emmy and Matt.
Oh.
She has.
Never mind. Okay, so well, look, it's after 1 anyway, so I should be wrapping up.
Yeah, we probably have to go now.
Hey,
it's a hammer. This is the other hammer. There's Cal the hammer, and then there's Jane the hammer.
Sorry.
No, not at all. No,
it's fine, Jane.
I hear it's going really well.
We've got Noodles Raccoon here, who can say hi now. Listen.
Hello.
Hi, Jane.
Hi.
So, people were so excited about the idea of her building a PC that DStat sent me the money to build it.
No.
Yeah.
Freaking way.
I know.
Also, again,
if DStat is
still here.
So what we thought we would do is we're going to do a stream. We're going to take this computer. We're going to pull it all apart. We're going to let Noodles the Raccoon build it.
Wow.
So she gets used to building it. Then once she knows how to build it, she's going to start picking her own parts with the help of Lord Chunky.
Yes, who already sent a spec sheet. Right?
Lots of spec sheet. Yeah, you got that spec sheet, right, Noodles? Did you get that PC parts thing?
Yes, I did. Actually, it's incredible. Since you said some good computers can add up to what you say, 2,000. The total for this is $689. $688.64.
$688. See, and I'm telling you, Lord Chunky is so good at balancing price and performance, right? He's fantastic at that. Especially if you're playing Minecraft, you don't need Baz, you don't need a crazy powerful one for that, right?
And I just wanted to say thank you, DStat, and also if I don't use the PC you have very nicely funded, I will give it to David because he'll find some use for it.
So if you're not using it, you give it back?
Yeah.
Well, when you're done with it, give it back and we'll pull it apart, and then kids by that point will be your age again. There'll be other kids so they can pull it apart. How about that? And we can call it the Noodles Machine.
At that point, I'll be the TechBandits leader with Baz.
That's it. Yeah, you, Baz, and Lord Chunky will be the lords of the bandits. It's true.
You can run Minecraft on a potato. Well, why are we building a PC for this?
It's true. You can run Minecraft on just about anything. All right, poor Jane has come down to get me to stop talking.
Well, no,
and all I've done
it's
is
very
continue
nice
talking.
to say hello to everyone.
Isn't
Hi,
it?
Arclight.
Yeah. We got the best bunch on here. It's crazy. And the STEAM Sisters were fabulous, despite the fact that we could not get the streams to work.
Oh, no.
But we got it eventually.
Okay.
And, maybe they'll come and build a PC with us. Oh, no, we can't. That many people can.
Cal said that their hammer is a tiny toy compared to Jane's hammer of the gods.
Hammer of the gods. I must study her ways. You should. It's the Jane army. That's it.
I
picture Jane like
"Mum sucks the fun." That was your phrase you had
that was,
from me. Because I only ever had to come in and say, "You guys, you have to stop playing."
And then I'd go, "Mum sucks the fun."
It's so no fun.
You know what you should do? Yeah. You should.
What should she do?
You should do you should build a giant hammer, and then whenever you need to stop him, come in and whack him with the hammer.
3D print a hammer so you can come down and whack me with it when you need it.
A lightweight hammer.
That'd be perfect. 3D printed hammer. We just 3D print Thor's hammer.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure.
But I always picture Jane. I picture Jane as that first Wonder Woman movie with the the totally cool before they made them all sort of silly sexy. They were these cool female warriors, and I picture Jane as the kind of like standing there at the front of the battle for our family to try to keep our family on track. And I'm like Gollum going, "Precious, my precious,"
like
in the background, you see. And Baz, what would Baz be? Baz, what would you be?
Well, we did used to call him Frodo when he was.
Oh, that's true. He used to be Frodo. That's true. Yeah.
So you could go with the Hobbit thing.
Yeah, you could be our Hobbit, Baz. Except he's too tall.
I don't know. I feel like he's more like Gollum now, with his.
He is more Gollum. Ah, well then maybe I could be Gandalf then.
And then I just sort of be there.
Yeah. We've lost
like
David.
Bilbo. I've sent you off on
a mission. We've lost David to brain damage.
Yeah, we've lost It's true. We lost David to brain damage streams today. It's true. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm going to say it again. DStat, sponsor level, Patreon, and now the sponsoring the online stream build of the Noodles PC.
So much.
Thank you so much to everybody, and also everyone, all of the other Patreons. You are the best. Everybody who subscribes here, you make this just fantastic. It really is so much fun. Harklight, thank you very much. Harklight sending us PC stuff as well. Cal, my second hammer. You are fabulous as always.
Toy hammer.
So thanks to the mods, thanks to the bandits. Baz, thank you for putting up with such a nerdy dad.
No problem, Dad. It was fun.
Thank you, Baz. And thank you, Jane, for putting up with me too. So everybody, thank you so much. It's been wonderful. I can't believe these are just getting better and better, aren't they, Noodles?
Yeah.
It's so cool. And we started with, and I thought it was really interesting to start by talking to Commander Cosmo about his online stuff, the problems he'd been having online. So it's just, it's amazing. Wonderful today. Oh, thank you, Pac-Mom. I'm so glad.
Yes.
Go. Sorry, this sounds really cheesy, but go check out the merch because I've got new Game Bandits t-shirts that Jack Jasper designed for us. They're freaking genius. So go get that. It helps us a bit, and it just makes you look really cool. So go do that.
Out of stock. Is that because everyone's been buying them, or they just?
What was that?
I see all the. I'm looking right now.
Oh, you're on there now?
Yeah.
Noodles is already checking the fashions out.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Let's
Maybe I can come up with some kind of a.
neighborhood with
I might be able to
more
come up with some kind of a
raccoon
deal.
t-shirts than we do actual raccoons.
Lots of it'd be more fun to have like Tech Bandit T-shirts than the actual trash bandits that are running around. All right, everybody.
Save your ops.
I think I'm definitely gonna buy one of those Tech Terrors things.
You gonna get a Tech Terrors T-shirt? Well,
No, I think I'm going to.
well,
I should.
let me know before you do. I'm sure I could do like a Tech Bandits discount. Oh, right, and also
don't need
that's
the
right. Wait a sec. And
discount.
also, there's masks. If you want a Tech Bandits masks, you can do that.
Oh, that would be the best.
We've all got to wear Tech
And
Bandits
no
masks
need
while we're doing the
discount.
build.
David, no discount. It's okay. Don't worry.
No discount. All right, everybody.
From you.
And I need a SQuirrelCam design. It's true. Yeah.
He's in
Okay,
our
for real
squad.
time.
He's not
Okay,
from
really,
our
this
squad.
time, Toasted Fart saying we've got to go. All right, everybody. So look,
It was amazing
until
to
we geek again,
Yeah.
huzzah!